Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily. For you guys that are new around here, I decided to film this festival look for you guys in time for festival season like Coachella and all the rock concerts that are going on. So if you guys like this look and want to see how I achieved it, then please keep on watching. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start with moisturizing my face, which I think this is a very important step only because if you're going to a festival, you really need to think about wearing sunscreen or something with SPF. I'm going to start with my Coppertone sunscreen for sensitive skin, SPF 50. I try to go with like a higher SPF if I'm ever going to be in the sun with makeup on, because obviously you're not going to be reapplying your sunscreen during the day on your face because you're going to have makeup on. So, like, don't lie to your dermatologist. We know we don't reapply because we got a full bead on. Head and go in to my Dr. Jart water drop what is this, lotion, and I'm gonna go ahead and put that right on top of the sunscreen just so my makeup doesn't sit right on top of the sunscreen. For some reason I noticed that when I do that, when I've done that in the past, my makeup hasn't looked as great. So we're just gonna go ahead and let that sink in while I do my eye makeup. So just going into my Tarte Shape Tape, I'm just going to use the shade Light Sand because I have lost a lot of my coloring, unfortunately, from being inside and working a lot. I'm going to blend this out with my Real Techniques Beauty Sponge. Okay, and then just setting that into place, I actually am going to use just this white shadow in my Morphe 35O palette, just because I want a very blank canvas when working with my eyes. So just taking that same brush I do always to set my eyelids with translucent powder, I'm just going to take that white shadow. The concealer is all set in place. I'm gonna go ahead and start with this orangey tone here and mix it with the one right above it. I'm just gonna go in with, let's see, what brush do I want to go in with? So I'm just gonna go in with this super fluffy brush. Unfortunately, I've used it way too many times, so I don't have a number or a brand on it, but I'm pretty sure, you know, Morphe sells a very similar one to this. So I'm just gonna start with those two shades I showed you earlier, and I'm gonna go ahead and blend that in my crease and actually take it on the lid this time. Okay, so once that is all blended out to how I want it to look, I'm gonna go in with this Clinique Pretty Easy liquid eyelining pen, and it just looks like this in black, of course, and I'm going to just create a wing for myself. Gonna go in with this Morphe 432 brush and with a little bit of that concealer on the back of my hand. I'm gonna pick that up so I don't have too much product. Just gonna go ahead and clean that wing up. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the base makeup, and I'm just gonna go in with the shade Light Sands today and just dot that on my under eye, just in that corner. Same on this side. I don't want to use a ton of face makeup, only because when going to a festival, at least from my experience, like I sweat so bad that all my makeup ends up coming off anyways, and the less I have to deal with at the end of the night, the better. Okay, and then like I normally do, I bake, but today I'm not going to be doing that. I'm just going to set my face with this lightest bit of the RC May No Color Powder just on my e.l.f. powder brush and sweep that all over the face so it has a nice light set. And of course, if you want way more coverage than this, you know, you do whatever you're comfortable with and whatever makes you feel good. I mean, it is, at the end of the day, a festival. Everybody's gonna look like a mess at the end of the day. I promise you that, because everybody's like partying and having fun. But anyways, so I'm gonna go in next with my under eye, and I'm just going to line my waterline first with this yellow here. I know it has some red in it. I need to wash it off. But anyways, this is the CC Beauty 12 Flash Color Palette. So I'm just taking that yellow in the palette and putting that on my lower lash line. So I did that very messily, nothing too crazy. Next, I'm going to go ahead and take my Jaclyn Hill and Morphe palette, and I'm just going to take this yellowy shade right here and smoke that on my lower lash line. So I'm just going to use my Vasanti contour eyeshadow in 4 brush and just taking the slightest bit of that yellow shade and working that underneath that yellow liner. Okay, so just smoking that out just the taddest bit. I still want that yellow to really shine through. Then I'm gonna go ahead and put my mascara on, curl my lashes and everything. Same deal, I'm just gonna use my roller lash and my curling tool. Now that I have my mascara on and everything, I'm gonna go ahead and finish my face makeup. So as always, I'm just gonna go ahead and bronze up my face with my Hoola bronzer and my big Morphe R2 brush. Okay, and then finishing off my base with some highlighter. I am going to go into a little bit of a more golden highlighter, the Mirame by Dose of Colors and Desi and Katie. And I'm just gonna go ahead and hit that with my Morphe 510 brush and just some e.l.f. setting spray, just to make sure that highlighter is nice and bold. Maybe not that bold. Okay, so now that the highlighter is all on, I'm gonna go ahead and put the detail work on along my eyes. So going into that same CC Beauty kit, I'm gonna take the white shade in there, and I'm going to take a very small detailed brush. This one came with the Tarte's Clay liner, and I'm just going to dip that into the white. So next I'm just going to take my brush and lay it down flat, making sure that it has a very nice point to it. And I am just gonna do one side with the dots, so I'm gonna go ahead and choose this one, and I'm just going to put a few dots, just lining that same shape that my eyeliner took. And I'm going to go ahead and do it right above my brow. Okay, and last thing is to do my brows, which nothing special with my brows, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that really quick, and I will come back to do the lip color. I am going in with a tad of a dark lip. I'm just gonna go in with the ColourPop satin lip in the shade Tulips, and you could always go with a nude or anything like that, but it is festival season. We're all trying to stand out. If you guys enjoyed this video and you want to see more of my videos, please make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell while you're down there, just so you don't miss any of my uploads. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.